Is she the a-hole for doing this one thing to a guy at the gym? All right, let's get into gym etiquette.
She writes, I go to the gym to work out and decompress, and I don't see it as a place to be social. I wear large over-the-ear headphones. And I was at the gym, and I had just finished one of my sets for deadlifts when a guy walks over. This is something I'm used to, despite how much I dislike it. But he starts talking to me, and I'm able to pick up that he's flirting.
All right, so let me stop for just 1 second for those that don't know what a deadlift is, okay? A deadlift is an exercise in which a woman or a man is totally and completely bent over. You're working the back of your legs, so you're totally bent over, showing your ass to the entire gym, okay? So that's usually a time where a guy starts to work his way in.
She writes, I'm polite and I'm waiting for the proper moment to end the conversation. Now, keep in mind, she has those big old over-the-ear headphones on. She's doing a deadlift, like concentrating, okay? When he asks for my number, I decline. He keeps talking and going into the usual shtick of, why not? And come on.
Are you serious?
And at that point, I'm very uncomfortable and also annoyed because my workout timer has already gone off and it's past time for me to start my next set. So I put on my big girl pants and I tell him he's making me uncomfortable and I just want to finish my workout. Does he leave? No. He keeps talking and going on about how he didn't mean it like that and he's not a bad guy. No actual apology to be found. Now, during this entire interaction, I've had to fart. I was being polite and holding it in. Until he left. But seeing as he's not, I think, well, I know a way to get him to leave.
Yep.
As he's still talking, I let it rip.
Yes.
It's silent, but rather smelly. It only takes about 2 seconds for him to catch a whiff, and he stops talking, and the face he makes is too much, and I have to bite my lip to stop from laughing. And that's when he gives me a look of, are you serious? And scoffs and finally leaves. And I'm left alone to finish my workout. But am I the a-hole for purposely farting in front of a guy at the gym because he wouldn't take no for an answer?
Absolutely not. If you're out in the wild, you use what you can so your aggressor goes away. A skunk, for instance.
Yeah.
When a skunk is about to be attacked, what does it do?
Sprays.
Yeah, it skunks. So she was just doing what she had to do to protect herself. I'm all in on her.
But it is a public space,
Doesn't
so
matter.
it's not only him that it's going to affect. That stuff wafts.
Do you know how
This is an
many
emergency situation.
Do you know how many protein farts I walk through in a gym on a weekly basis?
Yikes.
Yes. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Y'all won't go to the bathroom?
You can't.
You got all these.
Sometimes come out in the middle of the deadlift. Oops.
You need a little extra power for that
Abby, have you ever been approached and been made to feel uncomfortable at the gym?
No, which is how I know this girl is hot. You know what I mean? No, I look like a street rat when I go to the gym. Now, the gym that I go to now, it's not the kind of place where you can easily, it's like a class, so you can't really approach people in the middle of it. But at my old gym back in Florida, I never once got approached ever. And I don't know if I should be offended by that or not, because I think people are just respecting my space.
Do you ever do deadlifts and stuff like that? Like with the big barbells and like the weights at the end, the weight plates?
We do deadlifts, but it's like everybody's doing deadlifts.
No,
So
my theory is, though, women get approached at the gym, and guys, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. The ones I hear about who get approached and see get approached are always with like doing the deadlifts or stuff with the really long bar and the plates on the end.
Nah, we don't discriminate.
You don't.
You get approached regardless.
Yeah.
Sorry, Abby, I guess you're just not hot.
I know. I guess I'm just busted. Wasted all this money on a nose job.
I don't understand why people just don't get this. If you have headphones on, I mean, that's it. That means like I don't want to be disturbed at all. Don't tap me on the shoulder. Don't wave me down for no reason whatsoever. Unless my form is all jacked up and you're a trainer. That's it.
Exactly. I think the proper way to approach somebody at the gym is when they're not working out. Because if I'm in the middle of my set, don't bother me.
Right.
But if I'm getting up to get some water, even if I have headphones on, and that's when you want to shoot your shot, I can at least respect it because you waited until I was done.
Yeah, she's not an a-hole.
No.
Nah, it's
Not
all
at
good.
all.
All right, not the a-hole.
It's all good.
The Bert Show.